Guys, you remember in one of my vlogs, I told you about a tree called bitter leaf. You can make soup, stew with it. Yeah. So today I'm going behind the fence to get it. That's the tree over there. I want to cook with it. So this particular dish is from the north, but the Nigerians also use it. They call it the bitter leaf soup. The Nigerians also use it. They can use it as itself, the bitter leaf soup, or they can add it to the egusi as well. But with the egusi, you can add any leaf, but some people use the bitter leaf. I've never prepared this myself, but I know the recipe. So I taught Elizabeth. So she used to prepare it for Yoso. Yoso is the guy Bossy brought into my life, and he introduced himself to me as Yofi until recent times. I got to know his name is Yoso, not Yofi. Guys, can you hear the sound of the bird? When I used to shit here, that's what he used to do to me. He would walk all the way, not knowing the house is there. I think there's another house here too, because here is where it all began, like our little friendship and relationship. I think the birds, they came to eat it. They ate the tree. So yeah, so Elizabeth used to cook it a whole lot. And let me go inside actually. Let me go inside the fence. Because here they've eaten all the ones here. So the ones that are eatable are inside. They're inside the fence. Yeah. So it's very, very nice. I like that soup a lot. When I went to what's the name? Elizabeth in Spintex, I used to order it most of the time with Eba. That is what they produce it with Eba or Semo. But in the north, they produce it with the Sab. Sab, I usually call it Sabo, but I got to know that it's called Sab, not Sabo. It's called Sab. So in the north, they eat it with the Sab. Yeah. But in Nigeria, they eat it with Semo, Eba, and some other stuff. Yeah, I taught Elizabeth, and now it's time for me to prepare it myself and then to see if it will taste as Elizabeth used to do it, or as a memory of me teaching her how I expected it to be. But yeah, guys, look at my skin. I have to do something about it. But the problem with this tree is it's very, very bitter. So you have to keep washing it and washing it. I taught her in the other house, like the Ajunkano house. We used to do it by the pipe until Juanita's mother took over the pipe. So we will wash it, wash it, wash it. It has a foam. Anyway, I'll do it for you to see how it is like. But see, there is like I don't know whether it's an orange or it's a lemon. It's growing here. Yeah, so let's get it. It takes a lot of water because you have to keep washing for the bitterness to go out. Birds, the birds came to eat it all. So I'm taking like the fresh ones, like the ones at the top here. Look, they've eaten like they've eaten it. Because when I was reading here, like it was fully full, beautiful. Look, they've eaten everything. Eating everything. It was full. It was beautiful. I was like, I will cook it, but I never had like enough to prepare or like the time. Anyway, the woman over here has started selling veggies and stuff. So I'm going to buy onions, peppers, and all this type of stuff. This type of stew, they need a lot of pepper. Yeah, they need a lot of pepper. And the egusi in Ghana, I remember they call it akatwa. Akatwa. That's how they call it, akatwa. So the akatwa itself, you can make a whole stew like light soup, but you have to be very very careful with it. If not, they'll become like ball, like they'll be in balls, and you can't eat it as soup. So it's a very very delicate way of making its own soup with it. Oh my god! I left the key inside, closed the door. Look, and I was able to open it. My heart just skipped. My heart skipped, seriously. My heart skipped. My heart skipped right now. Yeah, so I'm going to get what I can get here. Then I go to Maxmat and get the meat. And then see what else I can get at other places. By the way, Haruna brought me this medicine and it's been so good to me. Guys, I started farting after taking this medicine. So I think it reminded me of when I was in Nabofu, when I got sick and Tad came to take me, So I think it's air, because there is no air. The air is stuck in my belly, so I have to release it. So when I took this, the the air came out. I farted all night, and it's a painkiller. I got dizzy a little bit, but it's been good. I think I'll buy more. I've been having my whole body has been itching me, and I thought it was the side effect, but then it's not the side effect. I think it's another thing happening to me that I don't know of. But this drug here, Haruna saved me with this drug. Guys, this is funny. It's funny, but I have to record it. Yeah, it's drizzling. This is how it's been. The rain has been like this for ever since I took my bed out. It's been like this. But this is funny. I'm talking about itching. My body itches, and then I was itching my back, and this came out of my back. Maybe I slept on something. I have no idea. But I was like scratching my back, and then it just came out. Guys, I got pepper, red oil, and onions. These are the only three things I got from. I got tomatoes, all right. 5 cedis is only two. 5 cedis is two, but we don't use tomatoes to prepare what I'm going to prepare. We don't use tomatoes at all. So, I'm going to get the akatwa, the meat, and what else? And yeah, and more pepper. I got the green ones. The green ones, some are spicy, some are not spicy. What? Of myself.
No,
Why?
you can't. This area, I am sure you've been told before,
I
right?
haven't been told. I've lived here before, but
Yes, but you can't take video of this place. I beg you. Wait, wait.
yeah. So as I was saying before, the useless man in that uniform attacked me. I'm going to the other side to go and buy this stuff that I need, and I stopped cooking because I couldn't eat anymore when I cook. Secondly, when I cook, it's funny. Aside noodles and all this type of pack stuff, that they are in pack. So you know which quantity that you just make and then you eat it. You make and then you eat it at that moment. Aside that, when you cook in bulk. Even if you don't mean to cook in bulk, you eat and then a few will be left. A few, like a little, will be left. And you have to heat it and eat it. So I started having a stomach reaction. I got money a few days ago. And Not a few days ago. When was that? Was it yesterday? Was it yesterday that I got money, or 2 days ago? It was yesterday. It was yesterday. I went to buy fufu. I went to buy fufu at this woman's place. Yeah, and excuse me. Decided to do this soup. This soup, because of the bitterness, it's a bit treatment. It's a little bit of treatment for your skin. It releases all the toxic. Guys, one of the Nestle cars just passed by. It releases all the toxicity from your body. Yeah. When you cook in bulk, you heat it and you eat it. My stomach is my problem. My stomach is my problem. So yeah, get I'm going to get this stuff. I'm just making like a small bit of it, small, for maybe this morning and this evening. So I'll go there, get the akatuma. I'll get more pepper. And what else will I get? I think that's it. And meat. That's it. Pepper, meat, and the akatuma. That's all I need. And let's see. Let's just see. Guys, these police guys at the embassy there, they are very, very useless, all of them. I don't even know why they go there. If they are protecting who? I don't know. I don't know who they are protecting. Or maybe there are some drugs inside there that they are protecting. I have no idea. Or I don't know. Because honestly speaking, in the afternoon they are outside. And then at night they go and sleep. That's the truth. That is the truth. Guys, that is the truth. In the afternoon they sit outside. Even in the afternoon, sometimes they are inside their kiosk, the box, the container. Sometimes they are inside it. It's recent times that I started coming there that I saw them sitting on the outside. At night they go and sleep with their guns. I don't know if they use their guns as pillows. I don't know if they use their guns as pillows or as a comforter or as a bed sheet. I have no idea. At all. I've never seen them even patrolling. Like, you are a police officer, you should walk around, check what is happening. You are guiding the ambassador, go here, be here. Because you are a policeman, you are not like a gate man to come and open the gate for the ambassador to enter. No, you are not. Not at all. You are a police officer. Even to the end of the road, I've never seen any of them go and stand at the end of the road looking or patrolling. But they see a skinny girl like me and then they attack her. They see the weak and they attack them. They see people who doesn't have anybody and they attack them because they are weak men. They are aimless men. And that's the only thing that they can do. Because when the armed robbers come, they run and leave their guns. Sometimes I even wonder if they can shoot the gun. I wonder. I just came back from shopping. I bought a lot. Actually bought a lot. I'm doing medicinal stuff. I cut this. I'm going to wash them and then do stuff. I'm tired. I'm not going to show the whole thing of how I prepare it. Maybe one day, someday I'll show you. But today I'm not going to show you. I'll show you the end product. I bought a lot of stuff. I even bought soap for myself. Baby oil, candles, as you can see. I bought a new dress and meat, all this type of stuff. So yeah, I'm going to bought a pencil also for my eyebrow soap and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to finish and then I'll show you the end product. So I washed and I cooked it a little bit, not too well done, just a bit. And then I took some of the water. It's very medicinal. I'm gonna drink it. It releases everything, everything. Pain, stress, every sickness, basically. Oh yes, yeah. It's introducing itself. Yeah, fever, malaria, what not. And this I'm going to put in the soup stew. Yeah, yeah. So some of them, this thing, when you put it, it becomes like egg. Sometimes it can be in bulk, but I didn't want it in bulk. I wanted it this way, and that's the leaves. So I'll mix. I want it to cook a bit, then I mix all together. Yeah. So this is what we call the egusi soup or stew. This is how it looks. I did it perfectly. It tastes nice, just like Elizabeth. That's it. So yeah, yeah. So this is how it looks like. Perfect. It's done. I'm going to boil the water and get ready for the eba. Egusi soup, egusi stew, watermelon. How I make my eba. I like my eba very soft. Very soft. So I boil the water first, then I just pour it and then stir it so it's very soft. Some people they make it from here directly, so it's become very hard. That is the right way the Nigerians they make their eba. They make it and it's very hard. I mean, I don't want it that way. Yeah. Guys, I'm eating directly from the pan. Yeah. Nigerians, if there are any Nigerians here watching, please let me know how I did with the egusi stew. Comment how I did with it.